one would say it's too early for them to begin to make a call for the local government election or trying to mount pressure on the governor. Remember that this is one of the eight-pack peace deal, that he would not use caretaker committee, that he would conduct election for local government councils. However, Chief Tony Okocha raising this issue or making this demand at this critical time, knowing that politically speaking, the state is in a bit of a quagmire, considering the to and fro with the state assembly, the uncertainty surrounding the governor's Supreme Court rulings, and the governor's, of course, attempt to ensure that the state stays peaceful. What do you think he's gunning at with mounting this, bringing this issue up? Well, let's not even look at it from the angle of pressure at this point.
Well, not being a mind reader, I won't be able to say for certain what he's playing at. But you know, politicians never do anything for nothing. Yeah, it's possible that he's doing this with his eyes on something. It's possible that by his own estimation, the PDP is in a vulnerable place. And so this is the time to mount pressure on the PDP, because maybe in his own estimation, if the elections are conducted right now, his party will, as a boosted, cleared all the 23 local governments and 319 wards. So there must be something he knows which the rest of us do not know. But I think that this is not something you just do on a whim. There has to be some, legal prescriptions for how these things ought to be done. Usually, I think the practice is that elections are conducted not earlier than 90 days before the expiration of the tenure of the incumbents, and not later than, I think, 30 days to the expiration, something like that, something between 90 and 30 days to the expiration of the tenure of the incumbents. If we've reached that point, then I think it would be justified for him to begin to, raise these anxieties and then mount pressure on RISIEC as an institution to conduct the elections promptly. Otherwise, I don't think it's necessary for you to mount that kind of pressure. I mean, elections are a very, very serious affair, and then certain things have to be put in place in order, for you to carry them out smoothly. Essentially, security is one of them, which he himself alluded to. So is the state secure enough for that? I mean, security is even justifiable grounds for postponement of elections, even when you've reached the period, prescribed by law for elections to be conducted. If the situation is not safe enough, the security agencies have a responsibility to advise the election monitoring body, in this case, RISIEC, to also postpone the election. So I think all these factors ought to be considered. It's one thing to conduct elections, but it's better to conduct elections that are genuinely expressive of the wishes of the people. Elections where nobody is prevented or inhibited from voting as a result of security or as a result of threats to life. So I think that's the way to look at this.